Hey there, Richard Matheru here. Do you wish you could go back to the people who you first spoke to after joining a network marketing business and like have a do-over, a redo? Because if you look back, you really didn't do things the right way or even well at all. I know I didn't. Maybe you're under pressure, so you say things you didn't mean. Maybe you're just because you're not trained, you just don't think they really got what it was you're trying to show them. So, how can we go back to these people, gain at the very least some respect, rebuild some bridges, maybe even get some yeses now or in the future? I've got a powerful script you can use to accomplish all of that. I'll teach it to you right now in its entirety in this video. I'll see you in a second. Okay, welcome back. So I'm going to teach you that script in a second, but let me just share this with you. When you're using this script, you need to be using it with honesty. If you're going back to these people thinking just about the money, money, money for yourself, then that isn't the right way to approach this. You've probably already raised their resistance. They're probably already looking to like distance themselves from talking to you about this. So if you go back with more pushiness, thinking about your own back pockets, that's not going to work. Now, of course, it's great if they join, they want to, and you make money. That's fine. But you want to go back to these people because you want to present the right way. You want them to actually fully understand the decision that they're making and not to miss a huge opportunity for themselves. And you also want to go back because you want to show them who you really are, the way that you can do things, how professional your business is, so they feel comfortable reopening that conversation at a later date or saying yes now or referring other people down the line. They'll feel any other attitude, so approach it with the one that I've just instructed. So I'm going to give you that script in a second. Let me highlight this point with you with a show that I'm watching on Netflix at the moment called Ozark. Now, I won't spoil the plot. So if you're doing this at the moment, you're like, oh, I'm watching this, I won't spoil the plot. But something that you find out at the very, very beginning in the first episode of the show is that the main character, Jason Bateman, his wife is having an affair. He's hired a private detective. The private detective sends him a video of his wife having an affair in a motel with another man. So he's devastated. Now, something drastic happens. The affair comes out. They have to move away. They don't really discuss it because of all the pressure from this other situation. But a few months later, his wife, Wendy, sees this video on his laptop and she's like, she goes and has a little look at it in secret. She's like, 27 times he's watched this. This is weird. This is horrible. I'm going to have it out with him. So she comes in with this argument, right? And they're shouting at each other. And she's like, why don't you just tell me the truth? Let's just lay it out there and tell me what you really feel. And she's expecting, I believe, like an insult or something derogatory, right? She's ready for a fight. And instead, he looks at her and he says, Wendy, you broke my heart. And it just completely diffuses the argument. She's like, oh, where do you go from there, right? And the reason it diffused it was because it was honesty and it was vulnerability. And that's the same approach that you need to adopt when you go back to these people. Now, I'm not saying that something as drastic as an affair has impacted them emotionally. I don't know, maybe you said some nasty things. I don't know. I mean, I said some stupid stuff when I first joined. Oh, yeah, stick with your loser job. I'm only looking for winners anyway. Yeah, this wouldn't be for you anyway. And why did I say that stuff? Well, I was emotional. I had a mountain of debt above me. But really, I didn't say what I truly wanted to say, which was this. This is a script that you can use. I called them up and I'd say, hey, let's say it's Wendy. Hey, Wendy, I just want to apologize. The way I showed you that business last week, last month, that's not the way things should be done. I don't know if you realize, but the business that I'm in, this is my true story, the business that I'm in is failing, and more failure than I can handle is the failure I feel as a father to my daughter. I want to be able to spend time with Ava. I want to see her grow up. I want to be there to create memories. I didn't have a dad, didn't see him for 17 years. It's always important for me to fix that with my child, and I feel like I'm failing. So the reason that I joined this business and I'm so passionate about it is I see this as a real opportunity, and I see loads of people getting results and building that kind of life, having that freedom. I also really think highly of you, and you were one of the first people I came to because I really saw this as a way that perhaps you could benefit from this, and it would be nice to do it with you. So if you've got 20 minutes, if you can find 20 minutes for me, I'd be happy to send you the right information or discuss this one-on-one with you, and just at the very least give me some peace of mind, show you the real opportunity. If it's still a no, that's fine. There is absolutely no pressure here. I just haven't been sleeping very easy thinking that I didn't show you the right way and the way I behaved. I just wanted to apologize and fix it. Will you allow me to fix this? So can you feel how that's a hard thing to say no to, right? I let you know the emotional side, the truth, and that's what you should do. The real reason why you're promoting your network marketing business, what is it? What is your why, as they say? You want to share that with these people. Disarm them right at the start. Because they're going to think, oh, he's just here to make money off me, or she's here to just make money off me. If you let them know, hey, no, this is the reason why I'm doing this, because this is my reason, but because of you too, then they're going to be more likely to respond to that. Now, if they still say, no, I haven't forgiven you, you're no worse off. But at the very least, you can hold your head high and say, you know what, I did apologize. I did do it the right way. It's okay. It's cool if they still feel that way. I can understand why you're still angry. No big deal. I'll leave you to enjoy the rest of your day. But my door is always open. This is what I always say. My door is always open. If you ever do decide you want to create some more time, some more money, or enjoy the product that we've got, my door is always open to you. And it just leaves it open. Plus, they're more likely to send referrals your way. Now they know you've chilled out. It's a great script. Make it your own. Put your own story in there, your own true story. Use your own verbiage if you use different types of words, maybe in the part of the world that you're in or whatever. And just practice with your fellow team members, with the people like maybe your husband, your wife, something like that. And then go back to those people and you can feel confident that this will at least build some bridges. It's a great script. It works really, really well, and I hope it's given you some value today. If you are a network marketer and you have completely exhausted your warm market, or you're looking to kind of move past that and say, well, how can I go to complete strangers, have them be interested in what I've got and show them what I've got the right way, convert that to actual sales and signups. I've produced a webinar. There's a couple of times this week. Perhaps you can find one to suit you. It's at richardmatheru.com/webinar. Easy to remember, right? That's the truth about this industry if you're a 95%er. If you're not in a privileged position where you have a massive network and they just say yes to you, you're going to have to go and find some people who are interested and convert that interest to sales and signups. That's a 95%er like I was. I sponsored over 700 people so far. I'm happy to teach you in that webinar. It's a free webinar too. Go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. I hope this script is going to help you. Feel free to share it with your team and whoever. And I'll catch up with you really soon. Bye for now.